Question 3 and question 4 are a bit more challenging question. So here we need to slow down a bit and we're going to focus a little bit more in understanding. So let's start with question number 3. They're saying that if the GST on a bag is $15 and the GST rate is 10%, what is the cost of the bag including GST? So the very first thing is GST is 10% and GST value given is $15. So that $10% is a $15. GST is 10% and GST on a bag is $15. So 10% is $15. Now the original price before GST is always 100%. If I know the 10%, if I want to find out the 100%, that's quite easy. I can just multiply that by 10 because 10% multiplied by 10 is 100%. So $15 multiplied by 10 is going to be $150. So original price is going to be $150 and 10% is the GST. And they are asking us what is the value of bag including GST. So we want the original price plus GST. We're going to plus both of them. $15 plus $150, and if you put down them together, that's going to be $165, which is the price including GST. That's what they're asking for. Very important thing again, GST is 10% and that value is $15. So my original price is going to be 100%, which is 10 times bigger. So 15 times 10 is going to be 150. So the price with GST is going to be the original price plus GST, which is 150 plus 15, which is $165. My last question, guys, this is also a very good question. So we'll try to read it, understand, and then do it slowly. A pair of shoes cost $220 including GST. So this $220 includes GST. If the GST rate is 10%, so that is standard in Australia. So GST is 10%. What is the GST amount paid for the shoes? So the total price is given with GST. Original price is 100% plus 10% GST on top of that. So the price after GST is 110%. And that 110% value is $220. So 110% is $220. What do I need to find out is the GST. So GST is just 10%. That's what I need to find out. So 220 is 110%. I need to find out 10%. So what we can do is we can use the unitary method. Like 220 is 110%. So what is the value of 1%? So value of 1% is going to be 220 divided by 110. That's my 1%. Once I get the 1%, then I can multiply by 10% to get the 10% value. This is simply like, let us say, I'm going to give you an example of the unitary method to make more sense. Let us say if you're buying tennis ball. So tennis balls, if you're buying, let us say 5 balls and value is $20, then what is the value of, let us say, 3 balls? So here you can try to find out the value of 1 ball, which is called the unitary method. So that you can do like 20. This is the 5 ball value, so divide by 5, which is 1 ball value. So once you get the 1 ball value, then you can multiply by whatever number of balls value you want it. So that's the same thing we are doing. $220 is 110%. So my 1% is going to be 220 divided by 110. Once I get the 1%, I can get the 10% because that's what the GST by multiplying by 10. And now this 0 and 0 is cancelled out. 11 1 11 2. So 2 times 10 is 20. So $20 is my GST value, and that's what they were asking for. So is it not an amazing question, guys? Yeah. So if you really learn that well, I think now you have mastered the concept of GST. But before ending this video, I would like to tell guys, if there's any question which may have, so guys, please watch this video again, pause it, practice it, and make it very, very clear so you can master the concept of GST. I believe, yeah, you have got a fair bit of understanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.